Saying you were making a point, a quick word on Appu here, trying to encourage new talent, and he was unabashed about it. And he was also one star who never had enemies in the industry. I mean, there was a lot of talk about how there's an Appu camp, and there's a Sudeep camp, and there's this camp, that camp. But as much as the speculation was, on ground you'd see Appu talking to Sudeep like they're brothers when they meet. Appu talking to Yash like there's really no competition. Appu talking to Upendra like he loves him. So where was any enmity at all? Appu was really Appu with everyone. Everyone loved him. There was absolutely no animosity through and through his career.
And that's because he was confident in his craft. Because he was a great dancer, as I said, and he was a great singer, and he was a great actor. And he was a successful actor on his own. He stood by his own, even though he was Dr. Rajkumar's son. He made a name for himself, and he had fans across the length and breadth of not just Karnataka, in fact, South India. In fact, a lot of actors like Allu Arjun were fans of Puneeth Rajkumar, which they have come out and said that openly. And as you asked me about these youngsters encouraging, one is, he used to encourage young talent. At the same time, Puneeth was a very smart businessman as well. In fact, before coming to the industry, he was a successful businessman. And even now, as a producer, he was very successful. He recognized the OTT even before anybody else, so that he started making films for the online, OTT platform. So apart from that, I was just making a point about Dr. Vivek, which he did. He gave us a very, very important point. I would like to say that because somewhere down the line, I feel so bad. I feel like crying. I'm just holding back in this program because Puneeth losing a friend. In fact, I don't know whether you say I'm a selfish guy or whether I'm a very small thinking, whatever it is. I could have, or we could have saved Puneeth. In fact, a youngster, as Dr. Vivek said, even youngsters could get cardiac arrest. Last night, after coming back from the party, in fact, he said that there's a chest pain. And if he had just gone to the doctor, in fact, we could have all saved him. He was a great talent.
God, I'm just thinking of it 100 times. I've been thinking of the same thing 100 times. When he said he complained of chest pain, he could have just possibly been taken to the doctor at that moment. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
In fact, I feel so sorry for Ashwini, who's a close friend of mine, and their daughters, who have met them so many times. I feel sorry for them. Because the failure of the entourage, I would like to say, somebody should have taken him to the hospital last night. In fact, he slept last night at home, and when he got up, he started working out, and he collapsed. And it's a negligence of the entourage, I should say. I feel so sad.
But that's the thing, right? You could really get confused with acidity, with gastric. If you're having a chest pain, you don't know what's coming your way.
As you said, he across the industry, they loved him. There was no camps or no controversy as such. And no enemies as such.
Got your point.
Talent. And somewhere down the line, I feel so bad. Last night, I
Absolutely. I mean, hearing Ramesh Aravind say that he chatted with him for 2 hours last night. He was so chirpy and cheerful, went back home, said he had a chest pain, went to sleep, and then woke up and went to the gym thinking that he was all okay. And then he collapsed in the gym. Well, Indrajit, thank you very much. We're a little short on time, but I don't know if our viewers know this, but Puneeth Rajkumar has donated his eyes right after he passed away. In fact, he decided much long before that he wanted to donate his eyes. Right after he passed away, within an hour's time, he donated his eyes. That process happened just like his father did. Even the same process Dr. Rajkumar went through as well right after his demise. So, really, we'll fondly remember Appu all along.
Puneeth Rajkumar has given the eyes to his fans. That's an amazing thing. I would love to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Indrajit. Ramesh Aravind, thank you very much for your time and joining us. Sharmila Mandre, Parul and Manjunath, really doctor as well, for all that insight. Puneeth Rajkumar, of course, will live on in our memory. This is certainly not an end to him. His work will certainly